Bum, man.
You'd be nasty with it. Okay, so, a little grits. He went ahead and added his pepper, so we'll put pepper in there. He added his pepper. We'll show y'all what instant grits and pepper does. We don't waste all our pepper. And he added his water. So, show y'all what happened. Once he added all these ingredients here, he shook it up, and he was mixing it up. Well, we noticed that the bottle was starting to get tight. Get tighter, tighter, tighter. So I was like, okay, y'all need to put that bottle down. Y'all need to put that bottle down because it's like really getting tight. So this is what you're eating, people. Keep watching. Pay attention.
Bro, the stuff we be eating.
Where did it go?
All right, Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakaha, Kwadash. I want to give double honors to that apostle, notice great millstone who rule well and teach well. Peace and blessing to you, sincere Hakim, that are pushing this truth all over the four corners of the earth, week in, week out, in all truth and sincerity. The title of this lesson is going to be, They Are Poisoning Us with the Foods. All right, they are poisoning us by the way of the foods that we eat on a daily basis, as well as the household items we use and the various other things that we use day to day. And they're doing this purposely. All right, this is an agenda that has been set up by these wicked elites, basically upon all the people, to put these various different forever chemicals and these various substances in packaging. All right, to put different metals and various other things and GMO, genetically modified products in our fruit, our vegetables, our meats. Okay. And on top of that, they're also spraying us by the means of these chemtrails, these chemicals they put in the air. And as you as you just saw on that video clip that I played, this was instant grits. Let's see if I can turn the volume down and play it. Instant grits with added pepper and water, which that's basically how majority of the people eat instant grits, because it tells you on the back of the instructions or the back of the box in the instructions that you add water and you heat it up in a microwave. And then people usually add, salt or pepper. Well, there's nothing but chemicals and a lot of these products that we buy in these stores, especially instant products. And a lot of these products we see in these Food Line and grocery stores, they never even existed years ago. All right. So instant grits and pepper and added water and shaking it up and putting it in an enclosed enclosure, basically causes an explosion, man. It just shows, the amount of chemicals and poisons that we're ingesting on a daily basis, man.
Get tighter, tighter, tighter. So I was like, okay, y'all need to put that bottle down. Y'all need to put that bottle down because it's like really getting tight. So this is what you're eating, people. Keep watching. Pay attention.
Bro, the stuff we be eating.
Where did it go?
and a lot of the chemicals that Esau puts in these different food products, he actually tells you, what's in these products. He lists it on the back of the box. All right. He actually tells you that there's different forever chemicals, different metals, different poisons, in these, foods, these cereals, these instant products, these sodas, and as well as various, even your health foods. These products are in there as well. And it's really no way of getting away from them. All right. Now, I want to go into this article real quick. This is from the New York Times. It says PFAS, the forever chemicals you couldn't escape if you tried. Virtually indestructible, these artificial compounds are used in fast food packaging and countless household items, but they have been found as far away as virgin forests. It says based on nothing more than their name, per and polyfluoroalkyl substances are certainly, or should I say, substances certainly don't sound like something you want to find in your burger wrapper. But according to recent investigation by Consumer Reports, they are very much there, as well as in your salad bowl, fry bag, and sandwich wrap. So what are these virtually indestructible compounds? Okay. It says these compounds were created in a lab in 1938 by a 27-year-old chemist. And it says, how worried do you need to be about them? Now, I want to skip down a little bit. It says PFAS are in your shampoo bottle, your stain-resistant couch, your dental floss, your bicycle lubricant. And when these multi-purpose compounds are used in food packaging, they have a way of transferring to the food itself. To say that PFAs are difficult to avoid is an understatement. So basically, all the products we use, not only food products, these chemicals, they call them forever chemicals, all right, are in these products, which these chemicals, when they get into your body, they basically never leave your body. Or they, I should say, are very hard to get released out of your body, your immune system, your blood, your skin. Now let's skip down a little bit, because I'm not going to go into this whole article. Let's see here. It says McDonald's and Burger King said they were committed to removing all PFAs from their packaging by the end of 2025. So these different businesses and corporations, they're basically telling you that these chemicals are in their products, in their packaging. All right. And, they're not hiding it. It says from packaging and products, PFAS have found their way into rainwater, soil, sediment, ice caps, and outdoor and indoor plants. The substances have been detected in the living tissues of animals around the world. So basically, these things are everywhere, man. All right. And, ever since this devil has been put in the position of power, he's done nothing but polluting the entire earth. Okay. He's polluting the water. He's polluting the sea. He's polluting the animals. He's polluting the forest. Okay. He's polluting the air that he breathes as well. The vegetables, the plants, even if you go to a health food store, the pollutions, the poisoning, all right, the forever chemicals, the metals are still there, because these products, the plant itself is being poisoned, all right, from the root all the way to the product, the fruit, the crop. These forever chemicals are being sprayed all over the earth. So these chemicals are landing on the plants. So even though these products might say, non-GMO, or, various other terms that they put on these different things in these health food stores, they're still very, very polluted and have, high levels of chemicals, contaminants, and poisons. And a lot of these health food stores are just set up to, make more money off the people because they think they're getting a different product. Which a lot of these health food stores do have a lot of good things and a lot of good products. Don't get me wrong, but they're really set up to sell the same products that are sold in these other stores at the health food stores for a higher price. It says these substances have been detected in the living tissues of animals around the world. It's in the Arctic. It's in the polar bears. It's in the trees. It is at the bottom of the ocean. It says an associate professor at Iowa State University who studies the levels of PFAS and the product said in an interview, "We have literally polluted our planet." Quote, I'll read that again. "We have literally polluted our planet." And the planet has been polluted by these devils, all right? These elite Edomite banker families that have been put in a position of power, all right, on down, have polluted the whole earth, all right, by various means, okay? Job 9:24 says the earth was given into the hand of the wicked. The wicked are ruling right now, and the whole earth is in mourning. All right, the animals, the water, the sea, the whole planet, the people, all right, are in mourning because of this wicked man in rulership. Okay, let's go to Ezekiel real quick. Let's go to Ezekiel 4:13. It says, "And the Lord said, even thus shall the children of Israel," Salaki. It says, "Even thus shall the children of Israel eat the defiled bread among the Gentiles, whither I will drive them." Okay, so, the bread, the food, the water, everything we ingest in our body is defiled, okay? And this has all been set up and orchestrated by Esau Edom, okay, upon the people, because he's not only polluting you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which that is his main focus, but he's also polluting the other nations and his nation as well, okay? This is 2 Corinthians chapter 2:11. It says, "Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices, and this man has many devices, and we're not ignorant of the devices that he has set up before us through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. We've been revealed these things, okay? And he has many devices to destroy your body, your mind, poison you, get these chemicals in you. All right, and ultimately he wants to alter, your mind. He wants to alter your body, and he wants you to basically be an ultimate slave unto him, And really, his in-game device is that electronic device, that MOTB, okay, which is going to work hand in hand with all these chemicals and metals and nano technology that's in these people's systems, okay? Because best believe a lot of these things that are sprayed upon us are nanobots, okay? But that's another lesson for another time. It says, "Lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices," okay? And not only the things that I listed are the many devices that Esau is using against us, but also these diseases. These different diseases we've seen in the last couple years, and also this new disease they call Disease X. All right, that's another device, of Esau. Okay, which ultimately this devil's being controlled by the Most High on the left-hand side. Okay, but this devil's a mad scientist, man. He's always he's doing work. Esau's always putting in work. All right. He's always, in the laboratory trying to come up with new things, new products, new ways, okay, to get away with, his agendas that people will accept and think nothing of it. All right. By the means of the food products, by the means of what you see on TV. All right. On the media. Okay. This devil is very, very subtle. He's the ultimate trickster. Okay. And he's able to do these things because, let's get it real quick. Let's go to Micah. He's able to do these things because, the Most High Yahweh has put him in the power seat, in that position of power. So he's able to, you know, destroy the earth, so to speak, man. You know, and have high level persuasion and manipulation upon the earth. Let's go to Micah chapter 2, verse 1. It says, "Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it." You know, they're constantly coming up with new ways, new plans, new schemes, new agendas. All right, new products to lower the immune system of the people, to have them sick or in these hospitals. All right, and various other matters. It says, because it is in the power of their hand. It's in the power of their hand. Job 9:24. It says, "And they covet fields and take them by violence, and houses, and they take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man and his heritage." Okay? You know, so it's in the power of their hands to be able to do this. Okay? So they can do these particular things, and, you know, the people as a whole, there's not much you can do about it because you're dependent on this man. All right, he's taking the seeds out of the foods. You know, for one of the reasons, so you can't take the seeds out of the food if it had seeds in it and start growing your own products. You can't grow food without a permit in your own backyard. You can't recycle rainwater without a permit at your own household. Okay, that's deemed illegal. All right, so he wants you to be dependent on him in all things. Okay, and this goes back to the time, you know, even before the time that I'm gonna speak of, but you know, it reminds me of the going back in history at the time when this devil came over to this so-called land of America. You know, when the so-called Native Americans were here, man. What did Esau do? He was killing all the animals, so, and he was stocking them up so that the so-called Native Americans would have to come to him, you know, for the buffalo. He would kill all the buffalo in the area so that, you know, the so-called Native Americans couldn't hunt and go get their own food because Esau had killed all of them and had them all to himself. So they had to go before the so-called white man and then make deals and purchase, you know, buffalo to survive. Okay. You know, so you know this is the so-called white man's MO. And a lot of our people think this man has changed and he's different now, but he's never changed. He'll never be different. All right. Lord willing, now is edifying. To the next time. Shalom.